Hi there, my name is Ashley. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the Community Engagement Specialist for Community Planning, Development, and Innovation at the City of Missoula. In this video, I will be describing how the growth policy shapes land use and development in our community. The land use process has 6 key steps: visioning, crafting the policy, creating a future land use map, creating a zoning map and associated zoning regulations, and then finally the development of buildings, streets, etc. that translate our visions into our physical environment. A new cycle begins with an update of our existing policies and regulations. This is where we are at right now with the Missoula project. Our current growth policy, Missoula 2035, was adopted by the city in 2015. Leading up to its adoption, the city worked alongside the community to ensure that the community's vision was represented in this document. The growth policy guides the city in identifying our priorities for future growth and identifying strategies to address issues and challenges related to land use. We have 6 categories of goals in the document, including livability, safety and wellness, economic health, housing, community design, and environmental quality. The future land use map assigns what we call land use designations to areas of the city based on the vision expressed in the growth policy. The land use designations in the future land use map may be different than what is on the ground today, based on our vision for specific areas. It is the non-regulatory policy that sets up how zoning and development codes should regulate different areas. From the future land use map, we have a zoning map that is regulatory and shows where different zoning districts exist in the city. Zoning, as well as other development codes in the city, is our key way to implement the vision that is in our growth policy. The way these two maps relate is that each land use designation on the future land use map has a list of relatable zoning districts. One key consideration for the Missoula process is that our current zoning map was not updated following the adoption of our current growth policy and future land use map in 2015, meaning there is a disconnect between our vision and how we implement it. The zoning code includes specific regulations that determine how land is used and developed. For example, what can be built where and how it can be built. In addition to the zoning code, the city has many other regulations that guide the design of streets, open space, utilities, drainage, and other issues related to our built environment. The final step in the process is development. The development or redevelopment of land and the construction of the built environment is how we see the policy and the code combined to achieve the outcomes we desire as a community. The growth policy and our development regulations influence how our community looks, feels, and grows. This is why it is important to have an updated growth policy that reflects our community's values and development codes to implement it, the key goal of the Missoula project. In our next video, we will explain why the City of Missoula is updating the growth policy as part of the Missoula project.